Maybe I need to set this up higher. Okay. It's okay. I will fix it. Oh yeah, let's go. It's perfect. It's a little too high, but that's the best we're gonna do. I have this. This. It's crazy because this is the first ever journal I ever scripted in. And I also have my Alina DR script in this notebook. So, yeah. I have a lot of scripts in this notebook, actually. Not a lot, only a few. But I don't know where I put the pencil I brought over here for this. I brought a pencil over earlier. I don't know where it went. Cammy, did you hide my pencil? I had a pencil. Ready for this. Okay. Don't mind my tongue being blue. I have soda. That's why it's blue. Anyways, I have the journal. Literally, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. Not only is my first ever script in this journal, but so is my Alina DR script and another one, my Miraculous script. So, but today, we're gonna do a new DR. I still haven't made a physical script for my tri-DR, and I still haven't shifted there, but I don't want to tell story times publicly to that DR, so I'm not even gonna script it with you guys and kind of tease you like that. We're just gonna jump in and script it for a total drama DR, and not total drama as in like, oh, total drama. I mean, there will be total drama, but I'm shifting to total drama. That's my new place to go to. Guys, I've been here the whole time. I've just been, I don't even know what to say. Anyways, we're gonna go to total drama. By we, I mean me. So that's what I'm writing here at the top of it. Yeah, like the TV show. Not like total, but like Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action, Total Drama World Tour. That kind of vibe. So, that's the next. Physical script seems like so much work. Personally, for me, I really love the process of physical scripting, which is why I keep doing it. You don't have to. It's obviously not something that's mandatory. I just love writing things out. Okay, wait. I'm behind on chat. Oh, I missed you too. Also, I know my face is so bit up, but don't worry about it. I also have a bite on my arm, and I literally have a repelling bracelet on, but it's clearly not doing anything. This is my cat. She's being so mean. I personally haven't tried scripting on Notion, though I have made scripts on my phone with the Notes app. This is the vibe. Okay. I don't know what season I want to shift to. Personally, I'm between the first 3 seasons. I know that there's more. I've seen all of Total Drama, I think. I haven't seen the reboot's first season, but I've seen the reboot's second season, which I know sounds fucking weird, but whatever. I haven't seen the reboot's first season, but I've seen its second season. But everything else from like the original saga, I've seen. I'm gonna shift to Total Drama. So I've seen Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action, Total Drama World Tour, Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Total Drama All Stars. I've unfortunately seen Total Drama, whatever, Pikachu, however the fuck you say that. I'm shifting there for fun. For fun, drama. For fun and drama, really, is why I want to shift there. And also, I want to be in Canada. It's okay. I mean, personally, I love that show because I watched it while I was growing up, and I continue to watch it like in my teens as an adult, and so it brings a deep feeling of nostalgia for me. But I don't know if you would like the show just watching it as an older person, because it is a kid's show. It is a kid's show, and yeah, so that is what I'm gonna tell you. But I personally like it. Oh my goodness, stop it. You're hurting me so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. But there are like cringy lines, kind of some out of time scenes, because it was made in like the 2000s, so it's definitely a bit weird, and it definitely has some questionable things in it, but overall, I like it. I don't really go on any like shifting communities. I have shifting friends personally, like that I've made online and stuff like that, so I usually just talk to those people and stay in those circles. No, literally, and I swear to God, I'm being so calm right now, but she's literally attacking me as we speak. Like, I'm being so serious. Okay, but, so are we, I keep saying are we. I always say that when I have kids, I'm probably going to be like, is this what we're doing right now? And it's just going to be whatever the kid's doing. And eventually my kid, oh, you're so bad. Get away from me. My day was good. I swear to God, if you came over, dude, you can't just close the notebook. This is not the goal of the live stream. Knock it off. Sorry. You'd be a great parent. I feel like. I fucking hope so. She tests my patience. Stop it. Be nice. You're not being nice. You're being really fucking mean, dude. I'm gonna shift to Total Drama. Should I shift as myself, or should I shift as like a different version of me? Please stop biting me. You're literally hurting me so fucking much. So much, Cammy. How would you feel if I just came up to you and just dug my nails into you and then bit you? You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't fucking like it. Dude. She has a demon in her brain. Sometimes it goes to bed. Right now, it's driving. Literally, I don't know if it doesn't pick up, but there's like tiny little bite marks all over my hand. This hand is all scratched up. She's so fucking mean. Okay. The blowing in her face. It's the best way to punish her. She fucking hates it. She hates it so much. And I feel like it's not that mean. And she's scared of it. She doesn't know how to fight back because she doesn't know where it's coming from. Like, she kind of does, but she doesn't really know how to fight against it because it just gets her in the face. Okay. Should I shift as myself or as a different version of myself? And when I say a different version of myself, I mean like a different appearance, a different name. I want you guys to help me. We're doing this together. This is a group process. Just like the old days. Just like before, okay? Okay. Bet. Now, here's my next question. Because I'm not shifting for a significant other, I do kind of want to age myself down. Because I have no plans in romance. However, I don't want to age myself down at the same time. Because if people hit on me, then that's going to be really fucking weird. And I'm not gonna vibe with that. So should I age everyone up or should I age myself down? Because I don't know. I think like experiencing being on a reality show as a teenager would be really cool, but at the same time, if things go sideways, that's gonna be really weird and I'm not gonna like it. I could just script that, but also drama. Yes, you know what, who said that? I'm scrolling up. Aubrey, you're 100% right, and that's why I'm gonna do it, because of the conversations. You're so right. They said to age everyone up because there would be more mature conversations. And I do agree with that. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to give a little age range. That way some people could still be younger. Wait, oh my god. How old am I, guys? It's okay if you're wrong. It's been a while. I won't be mad, but does anyone know? We got a 22. We got a 21. 18 to 22, I think is respectable. Okay, you guys are all yeah, I'm 22. I just turned 22. So to all the 21s, I'm going to give it to you too because I just turned 22 on the 4th of June. So don't worry. Yeah, I'm 22 now. I'm so old. Something crazy about this age that I like to think about is I've now officially been out of high school for as long as I was in high school. I can't believe I just said it out loud. Anyways, age 22. 22. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to say everyone else on the island, aside from the hosts of the show, are within the ages of 20 to 25. They get a little age range. So some characters could be older than me, but some could be younger than me, and some could be the same age. However, everyone's gonna be I did play 22 on my birthday. I did, and I was in Vegas. I had so much fun. Okay, so everyone on the island is 20 to 25 outside of the show's producers. I'm gonna shift to total drama. Oh my gosh, speaking of, while I have you guys all here, first weird question I want to ask the chat: what country is everyone from? Because I love seeing everyone all over the world. And then 2, this is Total Drama Island. Yes, if anyone has any ideas of things for me to script, I'm gonna start scripting some of the basics. Like, I have a high pain tolerance, that's gonna be really good for this. I can't die. I'm gonna also script that certain foods don't make me sick. We got some USA. We got Canada. Oh my god, I almost fucked up. Puerto Rico. I still kind of fucked saying that up. The Netherlands, America, US, America, Canada. I'm from China, live in the US now though. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. USA, but I don't care that much. Hey, I'm Puerto. Why can't I say Puerto Rican too? Australia. Ooh, I love seeing all the places. My safe word is still gonna be Michelle, because some things never change. Porta, thank you. Oh my gosh, I love seeing all the places. Okay, wait. So, now, next question for the chat. Oh my god, it has truly been so long since I last shifted, because, like, honestly, I've been going through a really hard time. Like, I was just going through a hard time in 2021, then 2020U, yeah, okay. 2022 felt kind of like a domino effect of that. I think I'll do shifting stories for this DR after I shift to this one, but from any other DR that I have, I don't think I'm gonna share more updates on those or anything like that, because either A, I'm just not shifting back to those DRs, or B, I've said everything I've wanted to say publicly and the rest is gonna be for me privately. And I feel like that's okay. The Tri-DR, I am still gonna shift to. I just didn't want to script it on here with you guys because I don't plan on telling story times to that DR anymore, which I think is a smart decision on my end. Just, I'm not gonna explain why any further, but it's a smart decision on my end. So, I'm just not going to tell story times on there. So I didn't want to do a script with me on that specific DR because I didn't want to kind of tease you guys and give you an insight into the DR when you were never going to hear more about it. Try is like, I have this DR that I'm planning on shifting to that's a mixture of 3 fandoms. It has Life is Strange, Euphoria, and 13 Reasons Why in it, which I feel like if you know those fandoms, you can already kind of tell the crazy events that might go down in that DR, which gives a little insight of why I decided that I'm not going to tell story times publicly to that specific one. But this total drama one, it'll be fun, it'll be good. I'll tell story times to everyone on YouTube for it. You just love being traumatized, huh? I swear I've changed so much of the plot. So much of the plot. It's okay. I'll be okay. I will, however, be experiencing a lot of different things. I might have to fight some people. And I might do it. I would love to tell those stories, honestly, but I feel like if I ever were to tell the stories of my Tri-DR, I would probably do it somewhere where I had, and I wouldn't do this to get the money, I would just do this to guarantee that my viewers were at least old enough to have a way to acquire the fucking, like, I'd do like a $5 fee or something. I don't know. I might just never do it because I think that the stories would be more mature and I don't want a younger audience listening to them. Is really where that decision came from. But total drama, so fine, so good. We're gonna keep scripting this. That's the explanation on that. Just so you guys don't feel totally out of the loop. It's just, I don't know. I felt like it was smarter on my behalf. Okay. Back to scripting and the basics. I'm also going to give myself perfect eyesight. I do this in a lot of my DRs because I just live waking up and being able to see. It's such a beautiful thing. Thank you. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it would be so inconvenient to have glasses or even contacts and like just like because then if you have contacts, like you have to worry about going into the water, you have to worry about taking them out every night in like the camps, and then if I do like stay there until fucking like world tour or something, like then I'm gonna have to get on the plane. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, what team should I be on? The like first season's team are like the Killer Bass and the Screaming Gophers. I had to think about that second name. Killer Bass. Oh yeah, you're right. I think I'll just script out the roaches, because really, if those things don't have bugs, I'll be fine. I really don't like bugs, so I'm just gonna write that they're all basically bug-free, but completely roach-free. Have you ever scripted that you don't remember your plot? Yes. And if you've never done that, you should definitely do that. Honestly, I don't think I will, only because the heat doesn't really bother me that much. When I went to Vegas for my birthday, it was 110 degrees and I was loving it. I was absolutely loving it. And I know that Canada isn't very humid. And so I think I'd still be fine with the heat. Oh, that is a great question. I actually wanted this to be like, I wanted the DR to look the same as this reality. I don't want it to be animated. So I'm going to script that it's not animated. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, so when you shift to somewhere that is animated, they do look three-dimensional. However, they're animated and they kind of move like fluidly. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I have a full video on it somewhere on my page, but you do get used to it, obviously, after a little bit, like your eyes and your mind settle in, but anytime you're shifting to a new place, it does definitely take a little bit of adjusting no matter where you shift to, unless you're shifting to like the exact same version of this reality and then much less so. But it is not like flat. that's a personal choice. I've shifted to an animated DR before. I just personally don't care for the animation style of Total Drama that much, so I don't want it to be animated. But if you don't have a problem with the animation style of wherever you're shifting to, then personal choice, I say do what you want to do. Personally, I've been disoriented almost every shift that I come back. It's just the places that I usually shift to are a very drastic change from this reality. So coming back and going there in general is just like, whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit. Sorry for all the language. That's just my regular vocabulary, but it's very mind-boggling. Are you going to give them face claims? I'm not going to give them face claims because I'm honestly just curious on what they will look like, because I told you personally this earlier. I tried to shift to a total drama DR. I cannot talk for the fucking life of me. Why is English so hard? I tried to shift to a total drama DR. I never scripted for it. Just one night I was like, I should shift to total drama. And you know what's crazy? I almost fucking shifted there. And I know I did because I could fucking clearly see Lindsay. Are you going to scripted friendships? Should I? You guys can decide that for me. This is a script with me. You guys are helping me with this script because I literally was like, I need to find a new place to shift to so I can actually talk about it on YouTube and bring story times to YouTube, because I've been seeing people commenting things and I've been seeing people making videos, and I know that's what you guys want. I know it is. So I'm trying to do it, but I need to do it with a good DR to do it with. And this would be a perfect DR for it. Also, sorry about what I'm about to do. Please don't copy me. Even if you are over 18. If you haven't started, don't start. Never start. If you have started, I'm not going to control your life. Thank you, Coco. That's all I have to say. Thank you. I'd be down for enemies to friends. I'd be so down for enemies to friends. I always feel the need to. I always feel the need to say that. And I'm sorry, but I'm definitely going to say it on the next live stream I do. My work sells them for like $4 a 4-pack. I'm scripting for total drama, my friends. We can do enemies to friends. I'm so down. But who should it be with? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the Killer Bass. I haven't scripted that yet, but we already decided I'm gonna be on the Killer Bass. Okay. Okay, so for people who don't know anything about Total Drama, it's a kids' TV show that was basically made to be, it's kind of like a spin-off of Survivor, but it's a cartoon for kids. Enemies friends with someone on the other team. Oh, good idea, good idea. Hello, oh my gosh. White Roses has been like one of my first fucking subscribers. Like, I feel like I had under 1,000 subscribers when they subscribed to me. I could be wrong, but I think that was like around the time. That's why I'm like one of the first, like for real. Enemies to friends with Chris. It could be fun. My name's just gonna be Monique. I'm just gonna be me. Which could be bad, but it could be good. My question is, how long do you guys think I'll last? I don't even like remember the challenges from the first season, honestly. No, bae, I still shift. I was on a huge break because my mental health was so bad. It was so bad. I had to do it. Your final 5 at least. I don't know. I don't know. See, I want it, like, my ego wants to be like, yeah, I'm Final Five. But, like, my anxiety and my insecurity is like, bitch, you know you're not Final Five. I don't think I'm gonna script that I win just because I genuinely want to see how I do. I will definitely give myself some advantages that I don't have in this reality, but I want to see how I would do. That's a good idea. Longer than you think, not as long as you want. Probably. I agree with that. Have you shifted since the Alina DR? Yes. And I shifted to the Alina DR again as well, and I haven't really, like, talked about that. But honestly, my last shift there was kind of really fucking weird, so I don't... Yeah. But I have shifted since then, just only a few times since then. Like, I really have been on a break for a very long time, just because, like, I was super depressed, and then I got very manic, and then I got very depressed again, because I'm bipolar, fucking clearly. But then I had no motivation to shift either for a very long while. I'm not scared of her. What's Heather gonna do to me? She's evil, but, like, I'm crazier. I'm truly crazier. She will meet her match if she goes head to head with me. She will meet her match and then some if she goes head to head with me. Hey. I will give Owen a hug for you. I would love to hug him. I hope he doesn't smell bad. Okay. I'm just gonna... Owen doesn't smell bad. Dude, I'm so excited to meet Lashana. I'm so fucking excited to meet Lashana. You don't even know. I'm shifting to total drama. To total drama. I swear to God, every time, like, the longer I talk during this live, the worse my English gets. What are some other places that you shift to? I've shifted to Miraculous. I've shifted to a book series that I'm not yet done writing. I actually scrapped it to rewrite it, but I still want to write it. But I've shifted to that. Even though it technically doesn't exist yet, it does exist somewhere. I've shifted to fucking Minecraft. I've shifted to Twilight. I've shifted to Hogwarts. I've shifted to a different version of this reality where I was younger and lived in a different state than I lived when I was that age, just to see the differences. And of course, I feel like everyone knows I've shifted to Harry Potter, though. Like, I feel like everyone knows me as a Harry Potter shifter, which is kind of sad for me because I've had so many cool shifting experiences to places outside of Harry Potter. But I feel like most people are just like, oh yeah, she's a Harry Potter shifter. Yeah, I didn't really like Minecraft. I talked about that on TikTok a little bit, but I personally don't wish to shift back there. It was very weird. I honestly, like, rage quit that fucking DR, but, like, in real, fuck shifting to Minecraft. And maybe I fucked up because I shouldn't have shifted to it in the form that I shifted to it, but I don't care. It was very weird for me. It was very out of place for me to be there. I don't plan on shifting back there. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad place to shift to. I'm just saying that personally, didn't vibe with it. Twilight wasn't too bad because I kind of messed up while scripting, and I made myself a little younger, and I made everyone else a little younger than when the actual fucking plot happened. So, like, Bella didn't even go there yet. It was not very interesting. to be honest. I mostly did stuff with like side characters. Like 90% of the time, I wasn't even with a main character. Miraculous was so good, but so crazy. And it was so crazy that I got very... That was the Twilight DR with Enzo. That was the one that I was just talking about. Enzo and I were group shifting to that one. They didn't end up successfully shifting, but I did. And that is the exact one that I was talking about. But I've never shifted to Total Drama before. I did like attempt it a few months back. I didn't successfully shift, but I got close. I literally I saw Lindsay and I could hear her, but then I pulled myself out of it. Oh, I'm so glad. Enzo still posts. No, but Enzo posts other content aside from shifting. I personally think that shifting is kind of like a muscle. Everyone has the muscle to do it, but you do definitely kind of have to train it in a way, if that makes sense. But it doesn't take much training, and once you do it, it becomes easier in the future. That's crazy. That was the first cosplay I ever did, was Misa. So that's really funny, actually. I prefer sleep methods, but I've done awake methods a couple times. And I do get like physical symptoms, but not everyone does get physical symptoms. So just because I do, don't think that you're doing something wrong because you don't feel things physically. Because I had a friend who never got physical symptoms, but she still shifted successfully. So it's not necessary to get those symptoms to shift. Okay. Someone said enemies to friends with Chris, so I'm gonna script that. Have you guys ever heard like the Total Drama theories where people like kind of theorized that Chris like low-key helped Heather to get as far as she did in the game? Because I have heard those theories, and honestly, they make so much sense. Just saying. Because how the fuck did Justin get voted out that one episode? And Heather didn't. Isn't he kind of crazy? Yeah, he is kind of crazy. But oh well. We're gonna go from enemies to friends. I said let the chaos ensue. It's not called Total Drama for nothing. Animated DRs feel a little, I can't think of, surreal. They feel not a little, very surreal at first when you first shift there, but your eyes and mind slowly start to adjust. I say slowly, but it happens within like the first day or 2 days, depending on you as a person and how long it takes you to like adjust to new things. But it takes, I would say, not that long to kind of adjust and get settled into like your surroundings and get used to the way that things look. I wouldn't want to be near him. Someone also said that I should be enemies to friends with someone on the other team. So, because I can't look things up because I'm live streaming this off of my phone, someone look up who is on the Screaming Gophers team, season 1, and let's script an enemies to friends there as well. Oh, I did forget that. I did forget that. Ah! Beth, Trent, Gwen. Ooh, okay. All good options. I feel like you and Noah are gonna be friends. Heike, we definitely will. Me and him will hit it off immediately. Honestly, I had a friend. You remember my first roommate that I was screaming at in the Raven Method video? That guy is so much like Noah. They're so similar, truly. And we hit it off great. We would make jokes all the time and make everyone around us suffer. I loved it. I don't want to be enemies with Lashana. I love Lashana. I mean, I like Gwen and Trent too, but I can handle being enemies with them. I don't think I want Lashana as my enemy. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's do Gwen. I think Gwen will be a good option. I have very mixed opinions on Duncan. It's very hard to describe my thoughts on Duncan. Courtney's on my team, so I wanted someone on the opposite team to do like an enemies to friends with. I have very mixed feelings on Duncan. It's hard to explain because, like, how do I explain this well? He's kind of a douchebag. But also, he's upfront about the fact that he's a douchebag, so I respect him for that. You know, because at least he doesn't pretend to be a good guy. Like, he knows he's a douche, and he lets everyone else know that he's a douche, but he's still a douche at the end of the day. Honestly, I can't wait to have adult conversations with these people. I don't think you guys even know. I don't think you even know. I mean, I technically am shifting for the plot, but I should rewatch it because I'm shifting for it. I might do that, but I don't know. I haven't rewatched it anytime recently. So, yeah. Anyways, me and Gwen are gonna do enemies to friends. I wonder how that's, like, gonna work out. I feel like, just, like, because I remember that Gwen in season 1, I do remember a good amount about this show, because every few years, I'll hyperfixate on it. Script that the confessional isn't inside of my toilet. I kind of fuck with that, though. Only because, and hear me out, stay with me. You're not supposed to use that toilet. And I do know that Lindsay used that toilet at one point. But the actual bathrooms are somewhere else. The food was so kind of miraculous. I want to go to France. In this reality, I really do. I want to go to a lot of places in this reality. Sometimes when I write things physically, I forget to put spaces. I just did that, and it's so funny because I don't know. The way this sounds to people who don't know about hurdle drama, I know. Like, it's so season 1, but like World Tour. See, World Tour, that is gonna have to change. Cause World Tour, they do use that fucking bathroom. And I don't know how long I'm gonna stay there. I don't know if I will stay up until World Tour. Like, ideally, yes. But I could feel different once I'm there. And I might want to leave sooner. So I'm not gonna say how long I'm gonna stay there, just because I don't know mentally how that will feel when I'm there, if that makes any sense. I literally know nothing about this show. It sounds so funny. Dude, this show is crazy. Like, it is a kid's show, unfortunately, which I hate telling people that I like this show as an adult because it sounds so fucking weird and embarrassing, honestly, because it's like, oh, yeah, I like total drama, and it's like, oh, you mean the little fucking triangle people? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The triangle people, they literally, some of them fucking look like triangles, actually, which is why I was like, I don't want that animation style when I'm there, because I don't like it. I'd rather have them just look like this, okay? And I'll look like this. Guys, did anyone expect this live? They are triangle people. They're triangles, squares, and half circles. That's all they are. That's all that animation style is. Which, like, I love it, but no. I love the show, not the animation style. I should specify. Have you ever looked up their front-facing posture? The art style is cute stuff. It's a very unique art style. I'll give it that. But I don't know. There's a lot. I've been wanting to go live for a while, but I get really anxious. I'm so anxious. I was literally overthinking it right before I went live. I was like, should I? I don't know. I'm kind of scared. For scripting for total drama. So far, we got name, Monique. Age, 22. Everyone on the island is 20 to 25 outside of the show's producers. I cannot die. My safe word is Michelle. I have a high pain tolerance. My vision is always perfect. The cabins, RVs, planes, and all total drama equipment is basically bug-free and completely cockroach-free. Everyone is not animated and looks as people do in my current reality. I will be on the Killer Bass team. Owen does not smell bad, because I just know he stinks. Chris and I go from enemies to friends. Gwen and I go from enemies to friends. That's what we have. That is where we're at. Don't mind my tongue being blue. Also, this is why. I know he smells bad. I know he does. I've seen the shit that they've said on that show. I've heard the jokes that they make about him, okay? They literally made someone eat jelly out of his belly button one time. No, I'm not fucking with it. And I want to hug him, and I don't want to be covered in... Okay. Who was it? I'm pretty sure it was him. Someone pissed into a jar and dumped it on themselves on that show, and I'm like 90% sure it was Owen. Yeah, she passed out because it was so bad. So this is where I'm shifting to, guys. I have successfully shifted, just not for a long time, because I haven't been doing much for a long time other than healing my insides. Oh, thank you. I don't always feel it, especially now, because, like, my forehead is all swollen from all these mosquito bites. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you can't see this one very well, but 5, 6. Yeah, and he was like, why do the girls care so much about showering? I quote that regularly. That's true, because I was thinking about that too, because I want the numbers to be even. I want the numbers to be even on the teams. So we should script an original character. And you know it would be so fun, because what the fuck is the point of these script with me's if you guys don't help me with the script? We're all going to create the original character. Oh, thank you. I literally, I swear to fucking God, like, with the time that I've taken to myself, I think if me from a year ago met me today, she would be very shocked at fucking where we are, who we are, like, just our life in general. It would just shatter my world, but in a good way, because I'm doing so much better. But it's, yeah. Make the OC your polar opposite. Okay. Which, guess what? It is hot where I am, but it's not hot because a lot of places are much hotter. So it's hot, but I don't know. Everyone here is complaining that it's too hot. I don't think it's that hot. It's in the 80s. It's not bad. 80s for Fahrenheit, because I'm American. But, you know, that is not Celsius. Just so you guys know. Thank you. Okay, on the other team, someone said make them my polar opposite. Yeah, see, that's why I said it's not that hot, because you're in the 110s. 110 is hot to me, even though I'm comfortable in it, which I would, if it was that hot here, I would let people complain. But people are complaining, and it's in the 80s. I'm like, guys, it could be so much worse. I hate to tell you, this is cold compared to a lot of places right now. Okay, but what should we name them? We gotta come up with a name. What do they look like? And we don't have to get super nitty-gritty with the looks. Gertrude! Kind of like that. I second Ash as the name. Their name is Chat. Frederick. I have a book character named Frederick. Why does everyone keep saying that name? I hate that book character. It's so funny, though, because that name keeps popping up. And I have a book character that I named Frederick, but he goes by Fritz. And I fucking hate him so much. But he's such a necessary character. The OC can be whatever gender, okay? We haven't picked the gender out yet or anything. We can put this OC in for drama. We can put them in for less drama. How about your name but backwards? It's the opposite. What's an OC? It's like an original character. So basically, we're going to add someone in who doesn't exist at all. Which I'm so down for, because now the teams, with me being added in, the teams are uneven. So, in my opinion, there should be a person on the other team. And someone mentioned that too. They were like, we should have an OC on the other team. And I was like, you know what? The teams are uneven now, which I was thinking about earlier. There is a Jeff already on Total Drama. It's spelled different, but there is already a Jeff. Someone said that it should be a boy because they're going to be the opposite of me. I agree with this. Let's make it a boy. We got Tracy. That's a dude's name. Equinom is my name backwards. It's a Canadian show, right? Was there any Indigenous characters in the show? I never watched it, but do y'all know? I don't think there was any Indigenous characters. There's honestly not a lot of POC representation. And since this character is the opposite of me and there's not a lot of POC representation, I personally think that we should make this OC a person of color, since I'm not a person of color. I do like the name Ash. However, my boyfriend's nickname is Ash, so. Vaughn, Sean. Holy shit, wait, I'm a genius. Hold on. How do you guys feel? And the reason, I'll tell you why I came up with this right now. Because, My mom, she told me if I was a boy, she was gonna name me Gabriel. And I used to ask her, I'd be like, Mom, why didn't you just name me Gabriel? But she said, if I was a boy, she was gonna name me Gabriel. So, that could be one. I do like Equinom. However, I'm a little unsure. Ooh, I really like Johan. We might just have to go with Johan. Because like I said, I do want this to be like a person of color. And I feel like Gabriel is a very white name. Okay. We're going to go with Johan. What should his ethnicity be? Yes, Johan Equinom. Equinom. On the other team, there is a guy named Johan Equinom. Native American would be cool. Okay. Bet. That would be so funny. He'd probably be like, what the fuck? I mean, he could be Native American, though. Just because Canada and America are so close, there are a lot of Canadians in America, and there are a lot of Americans in Canada. So I feel like there are Native Americans in Canada, I think. I don't know. Can a Canadian fact check this for me? I hope at some point there's a moment in that DR. Hey, Monique, isn't it so weird that Johan's last name is basically your name backwards? I really hope so, too. What's their aesthetic gonna be, though? Because I feel like that's important, too. Yes. Also, Canada is America. That's what I thought. But I was unsure. Okay. Well, yes. But if we're talking about in those terms, your last name should be his name backwards, too. That would make my last name Noha. Noha or Nohaj? I don't know. Because his J is silent. So would my J be silent? That's the question. Some are, I believe. There are some who are native to the States, though. Is it also going to be set in the 2000s? Oh, that's a really good question. Because a part of me does want to have it set in the 2000s just to have that nostalgic vibe that I still get from the show. But then a part of me wants to have it set in a more modern age so that I can also have modern technology, modern day problems, modern day talks. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, I haven't scripted my time ratio, but I'll do that now. I'm gonna keep it the same as everything else I do, which means one day in this reality is a year in that reality. And that's just for if I do choose to stay there a longer period of time. Yeah, that is like, could you imagine the jokes that Junkin, that's their ship name, that Duncan and Jeff would crack in the modern age? But I don't know, they said some pretty crazy stuff back in the day. They really did. They really did. Guys. I can't believe it's been so long and I'm so old now. How old is everyone in the chat? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so do we want to base their birthday off of like make it the complete opposite time of the year as me? Or do we want to base their birthday off of our zodiacs and pick the opposite zodiac? Oh, I love this. I love this. Minors, not that I don't love you, but let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie, this last year I've kind of just been putting it off because I wanted a little bit of an older audience. Not gonna lie, because I wanna, I don't know. I'm an adult. I live a very adult life and I want to do adult things on the channel. And I didn't feel comfortable doing those things before because I was like, ooh, I kind of want to be a good influence. So, but now I think I can. Now I think I can. It's okay. It's okay. You're the big sister or big brother. You're the big sibling of the group. No, minors can interact. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. Minors, I love you. I have tried to keep my channel a safe space just for you. Just for you. However, I do want to make some adult content, so I don't want your parents coming at me. I'm so sorry. I love you. All peace and love. All peace and love. I swear. I swear. It doesn't come from any harm. However, I just want to take a shot, and I don't want anyone to get weirded out that I'm taking a shot. Yeah, not that adult content. Like literally, I don't want to make that adult content. I just want to do the normal things that I would do and act like we're all a big group of friends. We can all just be a big group of homies, but then I feel weird because some of the homies might not like that I'm taking shots in front of the younger homies. Anyways. Oh, Cammy, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize she was sitting here. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab my pink Winnie. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves and tell me a little bit more, come up with the ideas for this year, because it's gonna be fun, but I didn't read up on Total Drama before I made this decision. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Oh, I hate to tell you, you're not getting tickets for that show. Hello, I'm back. Group debrief. For real. Intermission, really quick. Yeah, guys, if you have to go, don't feel pressured to stay. I will keep the live up later, so whatever you missed, you can see it. You can see it. I didn't just fall, I promise. There's just a couch right here. I'm sitting on a couch. I moved on the couch cushions so you can see me better. Okay, wait. So, his birthday, we were gonna come up with these fucking bananas or berries. I did not know that. Oh, that is a good idea, because I do like Alejandro more than I like Justin. However, have to keep Justin in. I do. I have to keep him in because they are different. And I think as adults, they might be a little more different. But for Johan, we have to come up with a zodiac sign. Stop. Okay. You're not going to lick this. You are a cat. You don't need this bottle. I'm a human though, so I do. Okay. I'm a Gemini. So what zodiac? If we really want to get down to the nitty gritty, I'm a Gemini sun, an Aries moon, and a Cancer rising. Stop being mean. My astrology knowledge is only so wide. Make him a Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius. I'm seeing a lot of Sagittariuses. Okay, we're gonna make him a Sagittarius. When should his birthday be? How do you know your moon and rising? I did a birth chart calculator. I have a lot of Gemini and Cancer in my chart, actually, if you want to get really into it. Like, I am mostly Gemini and Cancer. December 4th, December 21st, December 7th, Pearl Harbor, December 9th. Okay. My birthday is June 4th, so I think we should do... I can't decide if I want to do December 4th, because it's exactly 6 months away, or if I want to make it an odd number, because that would be the opposite. You feel me? You should just get yourself a little motivated, like I'm doing right now. I haven't sat down and scripted in so long. I've not shifted in such a long time. So it's crazy because like a few years ago, I had already shifted. I'd already done that, but I haven't done anything new since then. So it's kind of like I'm coming back into this with you guys this time, which new experience for all of us, really. December 19th. December 4th would be mad funny. Oh yeah, I also gotta change my last name. We still haven't done that. Just for anyone who's not updated, we added in another person to the other team. They're basically gonna be my polar opposite. What do you mean, the AI generated summary? I was honestly just too lazy to change the summary. If it was AI generated, I didn't realize that it did that now. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to put for it. So, my apologies. We gotta keep it in Sag season. I hate to tell you. We're gonna do December 4th. Hi, Kimmy. She wants to say hi. She's so little, but so big. She's like twice the size of when I got her already. She's also low-key evil, but it's okay. It'll leave her one day. Isn't she? Hello, beautiful angel child. She has demons driving her brain. Don't let her cuteness fool you. Right? She's absolutely gorgeous. But she can be so sweet sometimes. That's how she gets you. Her cuteness, and then she'll lick you a few times, and then you're like, oh, what a cute little baby. And then the next thing you know, it's 6 in the morning, and she's going, bah, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up in your face. Huh. I don't still have Oscar. I wish I did, but a few years ago, I don't even want to get down into the nitty-gritty of it. But my living situation, I was hopping around for a little bit, and I didn't want him to have to hop around with me because I didn't want to put him through that while I was going through that point in my life. So I had someone take care of him, and while I was still hopping around, they asked if they could keep him, and I was like, you know, I don't have a stable place for him. That is the best decision that I can make for him, so I granted ownership to them. And he's very happy in a new home with a family and kids and dogs. Unfortunately, not my cat anymore. Very sad. I grieved over it a couple of years ago when it all went down, but I did have to get rid of him in part. Please be nice. Stop being mean. I've had my little journey with cats while I've been away. You are so mean. You're literally a fucking high school bully in a cat's body, bro. Get off of me. Yes. And that was really my main focus, is I needed him to be healthy and happy, and I could not give that to him anymore. And that it's a very, unfortunately, hard decision to make as an adult, but like sometimes you know what the best decision is, and at that point in my life, that was the best decision. Do you guys like this cup? I love this cup. Anyways, we still got a script. My cat is being so fucking mean. Oh my god. Get a life. Get a life other than attacking me. That's all you do. Oh yeah, we gotta pick out his aesthetic. I know you guys wanted to do that. What do you guys think his hobby should be? My hobbies personally are drawing and writing. So if we're still going on this opposite train, he can't be into that. I just like writing it out. You guys don't have to write it out physically like I do. I just personally. Oh, you're so mean. Now you're gonna lick my hands like you weren't doing anything bad. Make him a fisherman. Make him emo. Do you believe in clones? Yes. Second, the fisherman vote. Honestly, if we're going with this opposite vibe, the fisherman vote. Emo skateboarder. Not composing music, but like playing it. A fisherman skater boy. Ooh, that would be a very interesting mix. Like a fisher who skates. Dude. Make him an emo SoundCloud writer. Whatever hobbies you don't like, you should do. See, I have a weird relationship with fishing. I like my memories of fishing because I have those memories with people who have passed. But I don't think I'd ever go out and fish by myself. I think I'd have to go with people. This cat. She's such a baby, though. We gotta give her all the same love and hype that Oscar got, though. She deserves it. She's just a new little baby in the world. And honestly, fuck fully conscious baby. Here's fully conscious cat. No, me too. I love her so much. She is like a little human. She literally has called people before on my phone. She posted a fucking TikTok all by herself. Picked out the sound and everything. I could have deleted it, but I felt like she wanted to say what she had to say. Oh, little kitty. She also loves to talk. Okay. So we're gonna do an emo skater who fishes, an emo fisherman skater. Oh my god, hi Nathan. We're scripting for Total Drama Island. Okay. I think I scripted this on the wrong. Okay. Well, I just found some pages that I didn't know existed in this notebook. That's interesting. These are interesting. Oops. And these pages are like right behind this other script. Okay, let's just try to keep going. If I run into those, I'll face that problem when it happens. That's a future Monique problem. I will do story times for this DR once I shift there. Okay. So there is something else that I have realized. And that is the fact that now since there's 2 more people, me and Johan, there are now 2 empty episodes, challenges, because see, the difference about this DR and most DRs is that while most people can shift to a show and they don't have to worry about the episodes or anything like that, there's episodes there when I shift because I will be in a reality television show in that universe. Because they're in the fucking... You know what I mean, okay? You know what I mean. That is a show in that universe that they are filming. Like, there's literally cameras in the fucking show. So, yes, I could do the double elimination, or I could do new challenges. She's so mean. What should I do? Double elimination? Because we'd have to do 2 different double eliminations in order to even out the numbers. In order to even them out. Just because we have 2 new people. So that means that we have 2 extra episodes / 2 needed double eliminations. So we could do a double elimination for one and do a new challenge for another. Or we could create 2 new challenges. Or we could do 2 double eliminations. We got options. We got options. Recap is we're scripting for a Total Drama DR. We're trying to either figure out how to even out the numbers because we've added in 2 people, including me. So we need to fix the episode count because there's episodes in that reality that I will be filming for like the show that exists in that reality. Well, yes, he could very well pull some crazy shit that I wasn't expecting, and it throws me off. However, if we scripted the challenges, I would know the challenges ahead of time. And I kind of do know the challenges now. I don't remember them all. I remember that, you have to jump off a cliff in the first episode. And then in the second episode, you, do this huge run. And you eat, this buffet table. But Owen ends up eating... No, he doesn't end up eating most of that one. No, everyone eats that one. And then you're supposed to stay awake forever. As long as you possibly can. And then they also had, a scary movie episode that's way later down the line. There was also, an eating competition at one point. There was also, like, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit that they do on the island. There's, like, a cooking competition, too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be... Yeah, I'm really excited for the Scary Movie episode. That's why it was, like, one of the first that came to my mind. Funnily enough, I don't want to be super good at all the challenges. And I know that sounds weird because it's like, why would you shift there if you wouldn't want to be super good? Because if you're super good, they will kick your ass off. I know that sounds weird, but that's the way that Total Drama works. They see who's the best, and they're like, oh, fuck. They gotta go. That's real competition. Get them out of here. And I get it. That would also be my thought. Like, when I get there, I am going to save the life. So if you have to go at any time, feel free to leave at any point whatsoever. This will be up on my channel later permanently. That's a good idea. I love that, Arisa. You should add one new challenge and make that challenge the double elimination is what Arisa said. I like this idea because it does the double elimination and we also get to make another challenge. I don't know. It might be a little longer. It might be a lot longer. I'm not afraid of heights. I have like a fear of it, but I'm not really that scared of heights. Yeah. And it's a strategic move. It really is. Like, I think, honestly, putting Gwen as... I'm so glad I did. It's crazy because people mispronounce my name all the time. And I kind of get it because I'm in an English-speaking country. And, like, my name is technically French, even though I feel like it's used a lot in our language. But for people who are learning the language who are here, they always pronounce it as Monica, which is the English version. And I always tell them, I'm like, you're kind of right, because that is the English pronunciation, but I use French pronunciation, because, like, you know, they're still learning. Don't be hard on them. Like, it's not easy to speak in another language and try to figure out their pronunciation. So I'm always so easy. But that does happen a lot. And even with people who it is their first language, like, some of my coworkers still to this day call me Monica. But it's okay. It's okay. Until I feel like my script is good. So it could be a little bit longer because I've been streaming for over an hour now. But I don't really care. We all know I love long streams. I've always done long streams. I probably always will unless I'm in a time crunch. I was live on Instagram earlier, but Instagram has like a time limit. So then when the time limit started like getting to the end, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to YouTube. Monica, yeah, I know. I'm like, I feel like it's spelled completely different, but it's fine. Pro streamer. Honestly, okay, one of the things I like about streaming way more than I like about videos is one, there's a few things. I'm gonna name like a couple. Sorry, I'm yapping more because but I like doing live streams because one, we get to talk like in the moment right now, right here, like we are. So it's quick interaction, it's fast interaction, and it's easier for you guys to get my attention in the moment right now, right here, than it is to just do it in a comment section. And then two, I don't have to edit these. I hate editing. I did not know how to edit when I first started posting shifting videos on YouTube, which is why none of my videos were edited at like the very beginning. And then people were like, girl, you need to edit your videos. So I taught myself how to fucking edit my videos, which is why my editing has never been that good. Which, like, you guys have never hated on me for, so thank you so much for that. But, like, I genuinely didn't know how to fucking edit at all. And I call it, like, editing anxiety. Like, whenever I film a video, I like making long videos because I want to give you guys, like, a good portion of content to watch. But then to edit that, it takes at least twice as long. Like, those hour-long, 2-hour-long Hogwarts videos, one of them, it took me over a day to edit and post the video. Just edit and post the video. It was so, it makes me, And that's why I like live streams, because we get to just in the moment. I don't have to worry about editing it. It's so much easier. But it's okay. I just have to not make super long videos, because it's just a lot of work after I make the long video, which sucks because I like doing the really big ones, but that's what the live streams are for. They get to be really long and I don't have to worry about it after. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm so glad I got you into shifting. That's so crazy to me too, that I introduced shifting to so many people. It blows my mind every time. Every fucking time. I swear. It's so hard to wrap my head around that. And something that I hate when creators do, I hated this before I was an influencer. I hate that word, influencer. Before I made content, and now that I make content, I double hate it because I know how easy it is now. I hate when people go on live and they don't talk to their viewers at all, unless it's like an ASMR no talking live. Why are you not interacting in the fucking live stream? What's the point of live streaming at that point? That's crazy. The odds went out video was what introduced you. Dude, and everyone roasted I should have made my rebuttal longer. I didn't think I was gonna get so many people coming from his video to my video. No, yeah, literally, I don't know. I don't get it. No shade if you're watching this and you're a creator and you do that, but also kind of shade, because why do you do that? If you could DM me and explain it, I won't put you on air, I promise. But also, why do you do that? Because I don't know. Personally, this is one of my favorite things about lives, is that we get to, converse and interact, because my entire thing when I started posting videos, and I say this to my friends all the time, I'm I get really anxious because sometimes I feel like people put me on a pedestal more than I'd like to be, when really I just wanted a bunch of friends online all over the world. That was all I wanted when I made videos, is people who are also into shifting, because I didn't really, yeah. That's my life story. Not really. I'm yapping a lot. I'm really sorry. We're supposed to be scripting, though. Blame it on the alcohol, baby. We're not gonna talk about that. Some antis are really so funny to me. They really are. And my thing is, and I've texted some people before, I've conversed, because since I am a creator in the shifting community, people have reached out to me being oh, well, what's the proof on shifting? Why do you believe in shifting? And if they want to have a respectful conversation with me, I love doing that with people. I absolutely love it, even if they don't believe in shifting, because I tell them straight up, I'm my goal here isn't to make you believe in shifting, it's to tell you why I believe in shifting. But I'm never gonna force what I believe onto you, because that's not me. And if that's not your belief, then fuck it, I don't care, because I know what I know and I believe what I believe, and your view isn't gonna change that. I don't know, because there's a difference between people who don't believe in shifting and anti-shifters, 100%. And it's fine to not believe in shifting, but it's weird as fuck to be an anti-shifter, because why are you so obsessed with us? Why are you that obsessed that you're anti-am proud, anti-am proud? Get a life. We already got some, clearly. You need to get yours. I miss you guys, though. Aww. All my besties. You guys also Please, please, please. I have basically no fucking ideas. Everyone's telling me to make more shifting content. I haven't shifted in a long ass time. I've been on a break just like you. I need motivation just like you now, okay? We're like on so much more of a similar level than we were before, okay? And I didn't even see that. Oh my gosh, Skeever, please. Do you have Instagram? Do you have Instagram, Skeever? I'm being so serious. If you have Instagram, please send me a link to that video because I want to see it because I love Cristal and I want to see what was said. Just because I love them so much. No, for real. And, like, that's always a huge thing that antis would say to me is they'd always be like, you're a kid, you don't know what you're talking about. When the thing is, the entire time I've been in the shifting community, I've been an adult. And, like, once again, no shade to anyone who found shifting as a minor. I'm glad that I found shifting as an adult just because I was so much more mentally mature and I could understand the concept more than I would have if I was younger, just because, I don't know. I wasn't a mature kid. And I'm not even saying that I'm mature now because I don't think I am. I think I'm still very immature in a lot of ways. I could definitely go hang out with a 17-year-old and we would kick it off. We would hit it off. It would be fine. We would be vibing. But my point being is I think that I had a bit more of like my head about me. It took me a couple months. See, the exact timeline of that frame of my life is a little blurry for me, just because it's been a while, but I remember saying it took about, like, 2 to 3 months, I think, so it took a few months. Yeah, exactly. And, like, even me, as a 22-year-old now, I feel so much more mature at this age than I did when I blew up in 2020 at 18. And that's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing. But it's also crazy to me because so many people were like, she's a full-grown adult. And looking back, I don't think that I was a full-grown adult at all, despite the fact that I was 18. I don't think that 18-year-olds are fully grown adults. I don't even think I'm still a fully grown adult. I think I'm a baby adult. I consider myself a baby adult. And anyone above the age of 25 considers me a baby adult. Dude, my first script is in this, like, this notebook, and it's so funny, because I was so, like, oblivious as to what shifting is. It says Hogwarts switch at the top. I didn't even call it shifting. I called it switch. I thought it was reality switching, which, I mean, I got the point, but still. Oh, it was Anthony Padilla. I did watch that one years ago. Okay. I watched that years ago when it came out. I remember now. Yeah, and you know what? I heard something really good about adult years, and I fully believe this, and I go by this now. If you're 20, you are a 0-year-old adult. If you're 18 or 19, you're still a fucking teenager. And if you're like me, I'm 22, so I'm a 2-year-old adult. I've been an adult for 2 years. I'm in my terrible twos. You can't hold me to anything I do. If your sister does not believe in, like, shifting, I don't think that you should force the belief on her, especially if she is depressed, just because I personally, and people can disagree with me, you're totally free to disagree with me. I don't think that you should use shifting to escape your depression. I didn't do that myself. I would never recommend it for another person. That being said, you're you, your sister's her. You guys can make your own choices. I'm obviously not the controller of your life. I don't even know you in person. However, I wouldn't force the belief or anything. You could always mention it as a possibility and be like, hey, this really helped me when I was down. And go about it like that. And try to just open her mind and be like, when I was really depressed and I was in a dark time, this is what helped me. But my personal advice is, if you're depressed, to look for that happiness and light within yourself before you try to take yourself to another reality. However, like I said, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a random bitch online in your phone screen. So it doesn't really matter. That's the same thing. Oh, okay, guys, I feel the need after a couple drinks of alcohol, and just because people still talk about it to this day. I don't hate perma-shifters. I need to put that out there. I don't hate perma-shifters. I'm never going to tell you to shift as an escape. And as a shifting creator who is an adult, and since the shifting community has minors, I'm always going to say, you have to, like, I want you to find that happiness in yourself before you shift. That being said, if you want to perma-shift, obviously, what the fuck am I going to do about it? I'm not going to give a fuck. I'm not going to stop you. It's not going to affect me. I'm not even going to fucking notice you perma-shift. Okay? I don't hate perma-shifters at all. I have friends who are perma-shifters and want to perma-shift. I give advice to people who want to perma-shift. I don't hate perma-shifters at all. I was just saying I don't want to I don't want to perma-shift, and I gave my reasoning why, and then everyone took it really personal, and it wasn't ever meant to be personal. And I'm sorry that it seemed that I was trying to make it personal. I wasn't. I'm just never going to promote that myself personally. And I'm sorry if you don't like that. But also, I'm not sorry, because that's me, and I'm going to be myself. That's so good. And I'm glad that, like, people could realize this, because it is a huge mindset thing, and it is a huge you internally thing. Yeah, I mean, perma-shifting is really a personal choice, and really what I was just trying to say with my perma-shifting video is that it's a very heavy choice, and I think people should think about it. And then people got upset, and they were like, obviously I already thought about it. Like, obviously then it wasn't for you if you've already thought about it. That's all I was saying. I don't hate perma-shifters. I'm not gonna crucify anyone for perma-shifting. In fact, if that's what makes you happy, go on and do it. I'll cheer you on from the side. Since I am an influencer, I feel like I have to abide by certain things, and I feel like I cannot promote certain things as an influencer. So I want to make that clear. But I'm also not a hateful person. I'm never going to hate. I don't know where that even came from. So to the 77 people watching this, if you see someone say she hates perma-shifters, they lie. They lie. They just took what I said and twisted it a little. Yes, exactly. And I was mostly just saying that to my younger viewers. It was mostly a thing for people of younger ages, because it's hard for me. I don't have a managing team. I don't have a PR team. It's just me. I have to think about what I say, and that's also very hard as someone who's mentally ill. I would never. I love all shifters. This is like, it's supposed to help with mosquitoes, but anyways, I'm kind of glad that it happened though, because it showed me who the real people were in my following. So I'm kind of glad that I did make that video and it happened, because at least now I know who, like, my true followers are, if that makes sense. I just wanted to clear that up in case anyone hears anything in the future and is like, oh my god, what? She hates perma-shifters? That's not true. I don't hate perma-shifters. I love everyone. I even love hateful people. I just wish that they wouldn't have so much hate inside of them. Because, like, at the end of the day, when we die, what does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't. Licia! I made you a mod. Yeah, and I really do think that the hate that I received from that was kind of a deflection of how they felt about themselves perma-shifting, just because I didn't say anything bad about it. I didn't say I hated them, and that's how they took it. And I'm like, if you're taking it that way, that tells me you have personal work to do. Because this isn't, I don't hate anyone. I mean, I hate a couple people, but those people deserve it. Yeah, I'm scripting for total drama, babe. I feel like people who felt attacked that you said that were just people who are insecure in their own beliefs. Yes, and the thing is, I named that video my perma-shifting opinions as well. I specifically gave it that title because I thought if I gave the title opinions, everyone would know it's not fact, it's just my opinion. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. But for some reason, everyone thought it was super important. The only reason I ever made the video in the first place was because people asked me for years and years and years what my opinion was. So I finally wanted to give my opinion, and I didn't do it for so long because I was afraid that was gonna be the reaction. And it was. Like, not gonna lie, if you guys ever, like, start making content, once you start getting comments and stuff, at a certain point, you can start to guess what your comments are gonna be. And, like, you start overthinking what your comments are gonna be. And then you get anxious. That's why I said, like, earlier, I was anxious to go on this live. Because I started overthinking. I was like, oh my god, what if the comments are this? What if the comments are this? And especially because, like, I have bug bites all over my face. I'm like, what if people say shitty things about my appearance? Which seems nitpicky, but, like, I don't know. I overthink really bad, and it shouldn't get to me, but it does. I'm emotional. Anyways, for the people who just joined the script so far, to catch everyone up. My name is Monique Nohaj. I'm gonna pronounce the J in the last name because I feel like without the J in the last name, it doesn't make as much sense. Age, 22, same as this reality. Everyone, it's for Total Drama Island. I think I'm gonna do both. I think my filmed videos will be shorter. They're gonna be a mix of content, so not just shifting. But my lives will be longer just because, like I said earlier, I get really bad editing anxiety. Those longer videos are very hard to edit. They take a long time, and I don't have as much time, and I don't have as much energy as I used to a couple years ago. Yes, I definitely agree with that as well, Skeever. And, like, really, I think what now, going forward, my thing that I'm going to be trying to produce, I don't want to be seen as an influencer anymore. I never really, like, I didn't really want to in the first place because my entire goal with this was to make a bunch of friends through shifting and, like, find people with similar interests as me. But I really want to, like, hammer down on that now because I'm not an influencer. I am not fucking rich. Like, people think that for some reason I'm like this rich fucking LA influencer. I'm not a rich LA influencer. I don't even have a car anymore. I don't fucking have health insurance. I'm literally just a broke, struggling human like the rest of the population. I don't get recognized in public. I get recognized for being a cashier more than I get recognized for doing YouTube. I'm just like you, like, on my life. How's this alive with 2 times speed? I am a little tipsy and I'm a yapaholic, so I talk fast. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking Charlie D'Amelio. I need to just put it out there. Like, I'm not Charlie D'Amelio. I'm genuinely just a regular fucking, and I don't have a managing team. I don't have PR. I don't have anything. I'm just a human being on the screen. Like, I can literally do and say essentially whatever the fuck I want. The only limitation being that my job that I work for, which I work for a fucking grocery store, I'm not allowed to say the name of the grocery store though, or post it anywhere online. That's my only limitation with things I can do online. Other than that, it's basically up to me guessing what I should and shouldn't do. Sorry. I'm also, like, I think I'm manic. I don't know for sure. But I probably am because I think I am. Usually if I think I am, I'm right. And manic people tend to talk faster. So, yeah. But it's okay. I also watch videos in 2x speed as well, so maybe that's a part of the reason why I talk faster. Do you have a waiting room? No, I don't. I shifted to one like a long time ago, but I haven't done it in a really, really, really long time. Should I? I feel like that'd be kind of peaceful now. I think I'd enjoy it more now than I enjoyed it a few years ago. Yeah. I don't really look into new creators anymore. I know, like, the shifting creators I trust at this point, and I kind of just keep within my circle, my bounds. It is crazy, but I kind of get it just because of where I work. But when I first did like my orientation there, I saw a thing and it was like, you can't post the logo online anywhere. So if you've probably seen my apron at the very least. You can't see the logo on it. You can't see anything on it. Other than the fact that I'm wearing an apron, even though the logo's on the front of it, I'll always cut it out. I've never posted the logo anywhere. So, yeah. I haven't engaged with the Get Shifty podcast. I've engaged with C Shifts personally very little, but from what I've seen of C Shifts, I like most of their content and I agree with I haven't seen everything though. And we're not like mutuals either. We've never spoken or anything. I've just, obviously C has existed, so I've seen C. But I like everything that they've posted. I've agreed with everything that I've seen so far. I don't know her 4-day shifting method, but Rhea, I trust. I trust Rhea, so much love. We've barely spoken. We've spoken a couple times, but good person. Much love. I also love Alexa. If you guys have ever seen Alexa, she's super trustworthy. I would always recommend her 100%. I think her content's great and her music's great. Check her out. If you haven't seen her, she's pretty big, so you probably have. Much love. I love you, Alexa. I think it's at Alexa Valentino. I don't have that black wig. I wish I did. I was literally thinking about it the other day. But I don't have that wig anymore. I have a blue wig, and I'm gonna do summer ween this year, I think. But I think I'm gonna get a blonde wig because I have a couple of Halloween costume ideas, and they are like 3 out of 4 of them are blondes. I'm not blonde. And honestly, like, you guys don't know this, I haven't straightened my hair in over a year. I have not bleached my hair in over a year. I don't want to bleach it. My curls aren't the best. They've been better at different points of my life. But I've been working on them a lot, just in case you couldn't tell. Believe it or not, I did fall in love with my curls again, guys. Wasn't summer ween in June? Maybe, but I'm gonna do it all summer. Until October 31st, it's Halloween, officially. So, I do remember my bleached hair phase. Yeah, I've done a lot of work with my hair. Me and my hair have come a long way. We have a very interesting relationship, but you can kind of even... I dropped my notebook. You can kind of even tell I used to have split dye. That's why this half is lighter. But yeah, it's come a long way. I feel like this area right here isn't very healthy, especially on this side, because this section was bleached a lot, multiple times, many fucking times. But the thing is, I have 4 costumes I want to do over the summer until Halloween, you know? So I have Velma, because me and my boyfriend are going to do a couple's costume as Velma and Shaggy. I have Harley Quinn. Yeah, and also my hair is so long. This is the longest my hair has been in my life. Like, me and my hair have gone on a journey, for real. But I feel like this shows such a big step for me. UK, babe! Hi! Oh my gosh, I love British people. Guys, fun fact, if you didn't know, now you know, I love British people. I love British culture. I want to go to the UK so bad. Serve me up some beans and toast. I'll eat it. I may be American, but I love the British. That is a part of the reason why I shifted to Hogwarts. Yes, I feel like in a past life I was British because why the fuck do I love them so much? I really do. I love, like, and for a while, people thought I was British. And honestly, a part of me wanted to keep you guys thinking that. A part of me wanted you guys to think that forever. I'm so sorry. Go to Tesco if you come to the UK. Okay, bet. Honestly, I would love to go to some cities that aren't London. I would love to travel outside of, like, if you told me you were British, I'd believe you. Thank you. My accent isn't good. That's the only thing, is, like, I feel like if I had a good British accent, should I try one? Will you guys make fun of me? It's not good. I love Australians too. I do. I really do. They're insult. I really do love the British though. To me, British people are very innocent. But also to me, their country is a lot safer. Personally, if I were to ever live in another country, my number 1 spot would be Canada because of my family. But if all of my family was dead, I would immediately move to the UK. Like, oh, in another life, I was European. Okay, so the book I was writing, if you're talking about my imaginary life, I put that on a hiatus just because I wanted to improve my writing skill. I'm writing a story on Wattpad. I say writing, but I haven't done much. I wrote 1 paragraph, but I haven't. It's so bad. My writer's block is so bad. I have so many book ideas that I want to write, but actually writing, babe. I want to do it all. I still want to do it. If anyone has any ideas for the book I'm writing on Wattpad, I'll happily take them because I'm low-key struggling so bad and I don't know why. I think I made too much of a challenge for what was supposed to just be something to help make my writing skill better, but then I ended up, I don't know what I did, but I've created a masterpiece and I have to write it. It's so good. Because the thing is with, like, this book that I'm gonna work on before I go back to the book series is it's told from 2 different perspectives. One of the perspectives is an unreliable narrator, but the other perspective gives you all the details you need, okay? There's fucking good LGBTQ representation. There's amazing LGBTQ representation. It goes into addiction. It goes into domestic violence in both families and relationships. It's a deep story, but I don't write it. I just think about it all day and make edits about it. What the fuck? Oh, artist block. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Oh, God. Like, I feel like 80% of the characters are gay in some kind of way. Like, I've got multiple lesbians, bi people, pan people, ace people. Like, it's just all over the spectrum, fucking everywhere. I love it. You can tell I'm gay. See, what I think I'm gonna do is write what I'm most excited to write first. Because I know I want it to be around like 24 to 32 chapters. I think I'm going to write my favorite chapters first. Because once I have the baseline of what I'm most excited to write, I think I could fill in the gaps after that. I think I just need to write it out of order, which sounds weird. I've never done that before either, but I don't know how else I'm gonna fucking write the book. I really don't. I say as I'm supposed to be scripting this. Look at me. I'm like the master of procrastination. Okay. The script so far. My name is Monique Nahaj. I'm 22 years old. Everyone on the island is 20 to 25, so they're all in my age range. I'm going to write it on Wattpad, so it'll be public and free for everyone to read. My book series, however, I plan on publishing, which is why I wanted to get my writing skill better before I started working on that. My safe word is Michelle. Always, never changes. I have a high pain tolerance. My vision is always perfect because a bitch is blind. The cabins, RVs, and plane, and all TD, as in total drama equipment, is basically bug-free and completely road-free. We'll talk about the aging up thing after I finish reading what I have so far. Everyone is not animated and looks as people do in my CR. I will be on the Killer Bass team. Oh, it doesn't smell bad. Chris and I go from enemies to friends. Gwen and I also go from enemies to friends. On the other team, there is a guy named Johan Equinum. He is a Native American. 1 day in my CR equals 1 day in my DR. Johan's birthday is December 4th, and he's an emo fisher who skates. Now, on my opinion on aging up, I think if you personally feel ready to do this, by all means, you can. However, know that with aging yourself up comes different topics, different responsibilities, and different levels of things than you experience in your day-to-day life in your CR. Honey Yoppy? That's how I would pronounce that. I want to shift to the UK, I can't lie. I mean, as someone who did, I would highly recommend it. I didn't really go to many UK places other than London, which is why personally in my CR when I travel, I don't really wish to travel. If someone could type out my username, that would be nice. Oh wait, can I type in chat? No, I can't. I can't type in chat. It's anonymous _ scriptures. Scriptures as in SCRIPTURES. Not very anonymous, because everyone knows it's me, but anonymous. Bae, I've also been in purgatory. Like, and everyone keeps asking, like, do you still believe in shifting? Do you still shift? I mean, like, deep down, yes, I still believe in shifting. I just haven't shifted in a long time, okay? I've also been on break. I'm coming back. I'm here. I'm alive. I swear. I'm also a human being, and I'm very mentally ill. And sometimes I need to recognize when I need to step fucking back. And I had to step back for a long time. And I'm glad I did. Even though I feel bad, I did. I'm glad I did. I needed it. And I want to be more, like, authentic about my mental health as well, too. Because, like I said, I was saying this on Instagram, and I told my friend this. I feel like in 2021, I did so good online, and it was crazy because in 2021, that was the worst my mental health was in my entire life. I've never done as bad mentally as I was in 2021. And, like, nowadays, I use 2021 as, like, me being like, well, I'm not as bad as I was in 2021. Which, like, I'm sorry to break that news upon you, but, like, because I would come online and I'd be like, you have to be good for everyone online. Like, you have to do this. And I would put more pressure on myself than I needed to. Yes, I agree with that. And it's not that I don't love the person that I was in 2021, because she has a place in my heart always. A part of her is the real me, and I still think she's the real me, and I think she's pretty. Horribly quoted from Billie Eilish, but the old me is still me, and maybe the real me, and I think she's pretty, but that's a better quote. I was happy while shifting, yeah, and that, yes, I love Hit Me Hard and Soft. I've always loved Billie Eilish. And I was happy while shifting. It was just like my CR life was not very good. I went through a lot of very hard stuff in 2021, and mentally I was just in a fucking rut. And the depression kind of carried over. It didn't carry over in the same ways because I script out my mental illnesses most of the time, like 90% of the time when I shift, just because in this reality I have a bipolar. So I don't like to have that in my DRs just because it is a hindrance. Despite the little jokes I like to make about it, it is a hindrance. You're never too young to be depressed. I promise you. Like, I started feeling depressed when I was 12 years old. And, like, I know some people get it earlier, but, like, I know for a fact that people can feel depressed at any age. I lost a friend to suicide, and he did that in when he was 15. It can happen at any age. Whatever you're feeling, and it's valid. Feelings don't have an age. Literally, toddlers feel the biggest things. It doesn't matter how old you are. Ever. That's one thing when I have kids, like, they will never, whatever they're feeling is always, I'm going to listen to them, because it's like, you're feeling what you're feeling for a reason. I don't care if you're 1 or 2 years old or 0 years old. You have feelings. You're human. Okay. This got deep in the yap sesh and less on the scripting. So I'm going to go back to scripting. I'm so sorry. We were going to do a double elimination on a challenge. I know, sorry guys. It's just FaceTime things. I actually love this question. I'm more than happy to talk about what it's like living with bipolar. To me, it feels normal because I have bipolar because it's genetic. It's in my family, so I was born with it. I didn't know that for a long portion of my life. For a very long time, I didn't ever realize I even had bipolar. I thought I had depression, which bipolar often gets misdiagnosed as depression. Just because anyone who has bipolar has depression, they have anxiety 100% all of the time, which includes me. I also have depression, have anxiety. So for bipolar people, everyone thinks that bipolar is switching your moods quickly. It's not. It's staying in a very intense mood for a long period of time. So typically, bipolar people will go between being very depressed and then they go into what we call manic states. BPD, some people who have self-diagnosed with BPD think that mania happens in BPD. It is not a BPD thing. BPD people experience euphoria. I low-key think I have BPD, but that's a conversation for when I have a psychiatrist, and I'm not going to think about that online right now. But it's similar to mania, but it's not quite as elevated. Mania can range from a bunch of different things. Sometimes our pupils dilate. Sometimes they go really fucking tiny. It's a state where we're not quite logical. We're very emotional. We can get angry very quickly. We talk very quickly. We don't want to sleep. We don't need to sleep. And it can be triggered by a lot of things. Most people who have bipolar, 1, don't know when they're manic, and 2, don't know what triggers their manic episodes. Even me, I know a couple of my triggers. Like, I know for sure being around other manic people, immediate trigger, I'm gonna be manic. And that's personally why I would never want to go to a mental hospital, because if I'm gonna have to be around schizophrenic people having an episode and other bipolar people who are manic, like, that's just, I already know that's gonna send me into a manic episode. People with mania can also experience hallucinations, which is ironic because a lot of people think that shifting is a hallucination, and I personally have experienced hallucinations with my own mania, and I can confirm they're very different from shifting. They're very different from shifting. And I kind of love that I have the experience of shifting and also having hallucinations. And being a mentally ill person, because I had this mental illness before I ever shifted. I was born with it, you know. But I do also experience stuff like hallucinations. But the hallucinations are different because at a certain point, you can kind of tell that they're not real. Like, I hallucinate. Sometimes I hallucinate visually, very rarely. I have done it a couple times. I've hallucinated physical sensations, often like bugs crawling on me. Sometimes I have a lot of auditory hallucinations. That's the main thing of it. And of course, I do think that if you get too deep into looking for signs for shifting and too deep into shifting, you could potentially give yourself hallucinations, but I think that that's a very hard line to get to, and I think it takes a long time. What's the difference between mania and euphoria? Euphoria lasts a few hours, mania lasts anywhere from weeks to months to years. I don't have schizophrenia, so I can't speak on that. But anyone I've talked to who does have schizophrenia says that it doesn't change their whole reality. Personally, my hallucinations, they don't change my whole reality. They just, like I say, I've had like visual hallucinations. Typically for me, when I blink a few times, it goes away. It goes away because I'm like, is that real? What the fuck? Like one time I had a hallucination of kind of like a shadowy figure in my house, like that had broke in, and I thought someone had broke in. So I blinked a few times, ran over, I grabbed a weapon, and then I went back, looked, nothing was there. Nothing was there. And that's also why, Caddy, personally me, since I do have bipolar, I try to pace myself better with shifting, and that's why in these last couple of years I've taken such a long break, because I've had so many manic episodes, I've had so many depressive episodes. It's hard because I'm trying to explain it without going too much into detail, but I get very reckless, I get very careless, and I have to find the balance with that, because I go to DRs to experience new things and to have a good time and make good memories. But yeah, that's essentially. And bipolar, when you have bipolar, you don't really remember that you have, like, you remember and then you're like, oh yeah, I am bipolar, and things are kind of harder for you. They are, just because we do fall under that neurodivergent like spectrum, so I'm not neurotypical. Which makes sense, because I see a lot of similar traits that I have with people who have autism. And I'm sure that bipolar has other side effects, but I know that those are like what you learn about like psychologically. And when I took psychology, that's how I learned I had bipolar, because I was like, wow, that describes me. And then my teacher was like, so if any of these describe someone you know, they probably have this mental illness. And I was like, what? And then I talked to some of my family, and then like my dad's side of the family was like, you didn't know bipolar ran in the family? And I was like, what do you mean it runs in the family? What do you mean? What do you mean? It is diagnosed. So when I say I have bipolar, I got it diagnosed when I was 19, but I started suspecting it at 17, and I was right with my suspicions. It's funny because like all the things that I have self-diagnosed myself with, I've been right on so far, because I self-diagnosed myself with bipolar and PTSD, and I have both of those diagnosed now. My recent self-diagnosis has been BPD, as I kind of mentioned earlier, where I was like, I think I have BPD. But I've also been peer diagnosed with BPD, and I don't have health insurance at the moment. So I literally I don't have the resources to get that checked, and I feel bad for kind of self-diagnosing myself with that, because a lot of people do. But the fact that anyone who's ever been close to me says, I think you have BPD, I feel like that says a lot. I feel like that says a lot already. It's because it was other people who brought it up to me first. I don't think it's ADD or ADHD. I think it's just bipolar. I do think I'm manic right now. I'm not for sure. But the fact that I'm even kind of questioning it kind of tells me that I am. And manic people just tend to talk faster. They get distracted easily. They have a lot of similar traits with ADD or ADHD. So it makes sense that you would think it's that. But it's probably just the bipolar. Bipolar has a lot of symptoms that people, I at least didn't know were bipolar symptoms when I was younger. I don't know. Mental illnesses really fascinate me, especially because I have a few myself. So I personally find a deep liking and thinking about the topic, talking about the topic. I'm never going to say no to your questions at any time. Like I've had my fair share of struggles. I love being open and talking about it because I think it gets other people to feel like, oh shit, it's not just me. Because we are crazy, but it's okay. There are other crazy people. I took a psychology class because I personally want to be a therapist, so I do have a little bit of psychology under my belt, which is why I can say for sure shifting is not a hallucination, especially as someone who experiences hallucinations and has had hallucinations for years. It's not a hallucination. It's very different from what I experience when I'm hallucinating. And two, I went to multiple doctors, multiple psychiatrists, talked about a lot of shit. I went to therapy many times. I was in therapy for years upon years upon years. Yes, Caddy. And that's what got us started on this topic. Is I said I scripted my bipolar out in most realities. Go ahead. Sleep well. This live will be saved. So if you want to catch up on whatever you missed, it'll all be there. Hi. But yeah, I don't know. I love talking about mental illness and learning about it just because as someone who has it, I know that we're all the same. We're all the same. And I don't think that we should experience like life to a lesser extent just because of like our mental illnesses. I feel so much better now that everyone's older. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. But speaking of scripting that out, I'm gonna do that in here. Maybe I should do the TriDR thingy on here. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of adult things on there, which is why I'm nervous. Because I know that there are still minors. I love you guys. I love you guys. The TriDR, it's like a mix of DRs. It's Euphoria, Life is Strange, and 13 Reasons Why. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of... Right now, I'm scripting for Total Drama. Right now. Currently. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything, we're talking about mental illness right now, but I do think I'll be live more often. I don't know how much because I do work a lot. I work a lot, but I'll try more. Life is Strange mentioned. Always. Who's excited for double exposure? Yes, Total Drama. I would do it for a reality show, though. I would go through the trenches if it means I get to be on TV in a reality show. I'm sorry, but I feel like you would too. You can't even hate me for that, because I feel like if you got the chance, you would too. Maybe. Dude, I know you were 14. No offense, Molly, but I would always censor myself around you back in the day. I recently stopped. Just because you're older now. But it's not a bad thing. It's just because it's a good thing, I think. Because, at least I'm an adult who cares about kids. You can't say that about all YouTubers. And at least I was trying to somewhat censor my content, make it appropriate. But it's all out of love. It's all out of love. And it's not like I don't love, even to the minors now, it's not like I don't love you guys. I do. I love all of you. Aw, me too. Why aren't you a moderator? Come on. Come on. You gotta be one. You gotta be one. Sorry to any regular viewers who, aren't moderators, and the fact that I'm just making my friends them. When I go live more often, once I start seeing the regulars, I'll start making you guys moderators. But until then. However, Skeever, you're already up there because you've been in here for a fucking minute. There's honestly, I've forgotten a lot of regular viewers. I only remembered White Roses because White Roses is an OG viewer, okay? When I first started blowing up for shifting, White Roses was there, and I remember they left a comment saying something like, oh my god, she's gonna blow up soon. And then I did blow up, and I was like, wow, they guessed it. That's crazy because I didn't expect it. Oh, yeah, I do remember. But yeah. With this new era, as we go on, once I start recognizing, regular viewers, I'll start making you guys mods as well. Because I personally, as a rule for myself, I don't block anyone. Because I never want someone to be like, Shimmy Shay blocked me. They can't even say that they blocked me because that I blocked them, because I don't block people. I let you guys do that. If people are saying weird shit, then you guys can block them all the way, and I say I let my moderators have complete control. That's not me. White Roses kind of did, but I also did. Believe that or not, a few months before I blew up, I manifested blowing up. So all of you guys are basically, I manifested all of you. Just so you know. Here's a new era. I don't remember. Oh, it's strawberry watermelon something. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just strawberry watermelon. What's a moderator? Those people who have their names in blue, they can block comments if you guys start spamming or saying inappropriate things. I don't personally block comments because I never want to hear people being like, oh, Shimmy Shay blocked me. I don't block people. I let my moderators do it. I say don't spam. Don't say weird shit. Other than that, you're free. You're free to say whatever you want. As long as you're not being weird or creepy and spamming. Just because I want to see all the comments from everyone, so I don't want one person to be spamming. And I'm not going to reply to you if you do spam. I'm going to purposely ignore you. Because why the fuck are you taking up everyone else's room? And I can't physically reply to every comment, unfortunately. So that's why I have that no spamming rule. Just so I can see as many as I can. Because I want to talk to as many of you guys as possible. I did. I manifested reaching 500 subscribers. And let me just say, I passed that and more. I passed it and more. Yeah, I'm sorry. I smoke a lot. Just in case you guys didn't already know, I'm gonna say it because I've been drinking and I'm really honest. I'm stoner. And for my 18 plus baddies, it helps with shifting. If you're under 18, please don't smoke. I'm not promoting you to smoke, but just saying, I personally haven't shifted without it. Just saying. Just so you guys know. So if you partake, maybe partake before you do that. However, the alcohol, not very helpful. But the other stuff is. So, yeah. But if you don't do it, don't start doing it just to shift. Don't. That's not what I'm saying. And if you don't do it already, don't start just because I do it. But just a moment of vulnerability for the chat. If you want to hear real lore, half of my videos I'm in. Okay? To be honest. I'm not right now, but half of my videos I am. I almost dropped the notebook again. We have to script more. I don't know. I feel like I want more to the script. It's probably good, but I want more. What can I say? It's a total drama script. Monique Iceberg win. Probably never. The Monique Iceberg goes so deep. It's better if you just try to get to know me personally, because I'm very personable. Just be a human. Don't be weird. Just talk to me like normal. I'm a normal person, just like you. Type beat. When you ask that, all I can think of, and I think of this for so many times, it comes up so often just because it is one of the most painful things I've ever been told. Ever. And it was probably the fucking time when me and Ron were arguing in Myelina DR, and he said, sometimes I wish you never existed. And all I could think was, man, I don't even really exist. I've dyed my hair with Manic Panic before. And really, I'm gonna dye my hair again really bad. Don't get me wrong, I love my natural hair color, which is like right up here at the roots. I love it. I feel like it suits me. I want black hair, I want pink hair, I want red hair. I want something more alternative. I look too basic. I look too normal. But yeah, he fucked me up with that comment, kind of. But it's okay. It's okay. I can't believe I'm turnt on a live. That's crazy. See, I have a lot of Halloween costume, like Summerween costume ideas that I want to do. And most of them are blonde because I want to do Harley Quinn, Rachel Amber, and Karen Smith. All of those are a little lighter than my hair. I don't want to bleach my hair because I have curly hair. And I'm trying to get it healthy. It's been a long process. He wouldn't even know what shifting means, especially in Myelina DR. I've never mentioned that in Myelina DR. Is there any other spunky things we want to add to this total drama script that you guys can think of? If not, don't worry. Like, I don't think more needs to be added. I think it's good now. I'm scripting for a total drama, but I think the script might be done. But if you can think of anything more, I'll read it back to you. Monique Noha, 22 years old. Everyone on the island is 20 to 25 outside of the show's producers. I can't die. My safe word's Michelle. I have a high pain tolerance. Ooh. See, now you guys are coming in with the ideas. Come on. Okay, wait. You're fit. My fits always eat in all caps. Oh yeah, we need the extra challenge idea. Total drama lore is so crazy, honestly. I don't think I could explain it all. Script, you don't smell if you sweat, right? I don't have BO. Bestie base. For my friends who drink in the chat, what's your drink of choice? Out of curiosity, just because I'm sipping. Oh my gosh, my likes are 1111, not 1111, 111 too. What do you typically do in scripting? My name, my age, everyone else's ages, what I look like. I'm gonna look the same in this reality, so I didn't script anything because it's just me. Other than my last name's no Haj. Yeah, guys, I'm back. Yay! Vodka and lemonade. I don't know. I don't really want people to hit on me, but if they hit on me just on their own volition, I guess that's fine. I'm not really going for relationships. Smirnoff. Okay. My two, always yes. If you have this, I want to sip, is Pink Whitney and Fireball. Pink Whitney is like, that's my basic white girl pick, always. But Fireball, I love. You can't go wrong with Fireball, ever. I mean, getting attached to people in your DRs, it's hard, but it's natural, unfortunately. You're so right, Caddy. People will always invite me to the late night smoke sessions. I was about to say the word sex. I cannot talk. I don't know about Fireball. That's okay. I always get that. I didn't try Pink Whitney. Like, I mean, I had it before last month, but, like, around my 22nd birthday, I started really having it a lot, and I realized I like it way more than Fireball, but I really love Fireball still. I know a lot of people hate it, but if you have Fireball, I'll love it. I'll love it, always. Dude, I can't write. Did you eat anything before you drank? No. It's probably why I'm so lit right now. I had a donut this morning. Okay, besties, my friends. I need video ideas. Because, like, literally, I want to post. I do. I have the motivation to post. I don't know what to post. What do I talk about? What do I post? What do I make a video on? I don't know. I never know. That would be really funny. I don't know what to eat, though. Oh, really? I have been writing songs. I just wrote this one called Oxytocin. All of my songs are depressing. My happiest song isn't even about a happy subject, which is sad. But it's okay. It's okay. If you want to pray to this, by all means do. Any of my DRs that I've made story times, I think I've made all the story times I want to make so far until I shift to, like, this total drama DR. I would love to make videos on my music. I don't think I'm a good singer, so then I get scared on making videos to that because I feel like I'm just gonna get roasted. I don't know. It's just hard because I feel like a lot of people see me. You can't find it anywhere. That's the sad thing. My old ones aren't back up, and I'm so sorry for that. So my old shifting story times, some of those that I took down, whatever is taken down, unfortunately, is just gone because one of my old bosses found my YouTube channel and I panicked. And I deleted a lot of videos in a fucking panic because I was like, no, she can't find out about shifting. So whatever's gone is gone. I'm so sorry. But at least you know why. At least you know why. And that's why sometimes, like in old live streams, you guys would ask me questions about shifting in public and I would just not answer. Because it's like, yes, I do that on YouTube, but it's embarrassing sometimes. No worries, guys. Like I said, I'm posting the live. You can see it all later. I think I will let it happen. It'll be good for the plot. The Courtney, Duncan, Gwen love triangle, that is. Dude, yeah. And like it's harder for me because I'm such a big person in the shifting community, so it's hard to kind of escape from. Even people at my work now, despite the fact that I've moved hundreds of miles away from my old town when I blew up, they know I believe in shifting. Some of them are probably going to watch this live. Hi, guys. No, and that's what I tell myself too. Like, it's only embarrassing if you don't think it's real, but it's just, it's hard to explain to people in person. And I know that all of you guys understand that because you all have that struggle too. But it's harder to see a creator going through it than just being a human going through it, I think. I'm also gonna shift to The Last of Us. Eventually. I don't have any updates from that DR. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'll shift back to it either. I don't know. And you sound delusional too. Yeah, exactly. And it's like I can't even defend myself because I am insane. So it's like, how do I defend myself? So many. I think it's over 15. I know it's at least 13, at the very least. Insanity plea. No, truly, I can do it. I can do it. I qualify for it. Come on. Come on. Aww. Dude, one of my videos did blow up on the wrong side of TikTok, and people still talk about it to this day. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't. I think if I shifted to a reality to do one specific thing, it would be to learn Spanish, because I'm currently learning Spanish right now. That would be really cool to do, to try to learn a language in a DR. And I know that that's a test that a lot of people have been wanting to see. But I haven't actually done that yet. Just to make that clear, I just started learning Spanish like within 2024. So, dude, handling hate, don't even get me started. It's so hard. It's so difficult. Sometimes with like anti-shifters, I don't really care because it's like you're just hateful and that's that. But with like shifters who hate me, it's harder because it's like, why do you hate me? What did I do? I'm just a girl. I don't know. I don't know how long you've been gone. I am just a girl. I really am. I just dropped the notebook again. I haven't used subs in a long time. See, I used to use Closey subliminals, but all of their subliminals are gone. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna use. If anyone could suggest any good subs that are still around, I'm happy to hear your suggestions. Because like I said, I have taken a long break from shifting. I haven't been shifting for a while, so I'm getting back into this too. It really is taking a beating. Oopsies. I'm gonna say this just because this live has a good amount of people. If you ever want to talk, my Instagram is the easiest place to reach me. It's at official Monique Foster on Instagram. No underscores, no special characters, just official Monique Foster. Yes, exactly. We're getting back into shifting together, which is crazy because, like, I never took a long break like this, but we're getting back into it right now. Dude, I've been on break for so long. I think the last time I shifted was 2022. So, 2 years. 2 years it's been. I'm so glad. I try to keep my lives chill for you guys. That's always my goal. I don't like people who spam because I want to see as much as I can. Dude, I made like a YouTube short on that and a TikTok. All of my YouTube shorts were originally TikToks, but yeah, I do remember that. I don't know what the fuck the shifting police are. I've never come across them, so how real can they be? It has been a while, yeah. Pink wit for sure. It's one of my basic white girl claims. I don't want to script in this shifting police. I don't know. I think being in total drama will be enough. My glasses are so big. You can always script me into your DRs. Always. As long as you, like, aren't trying to do weird things with me or shift with my body, you can always script me in. Yeah, that'd be fun. What's TDI? It's Total Drama Island. Thank you. My septum matches a tattoo I have. I've had this tattoo the whole time, but If you haven't seen it, it's this. I don't know if that got a good shot of it. I hope it does. Dude, yeah, someone shifted to be me. That was really weird. Because they DM'd me, like, really personal details of my... I'm so sorry if this was you, but whoever shifted to be me, I'm so sorry. That made me very uncomfortable. I did not like that. I did not like reading that. They told me very personal details about my life that only I knew, and it was very weird. Please don't shift to be me. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but clearly I do. So, for future, please don't shift to, like, live my life. My life is not glamorous. I'm not a rich celebrity, on God. That person learned that very quickly. They DM'd me saying, how do you live your life? And I said, babe, I don't know. Okay, I just live it, and I try to go on about the next day. But for future purposes, you can always script me as your friend, your sibling, whatever. Don't script me as your significant other, please. And don't script to be me. I don't know. I know at some parts, I don't think that this is the way anymore today, which is why I'm so comfortable talking about it today. But I feel like a few years ago in, like, 2020 and 2021, people saw me as a celebrity, which I'm not at all. And they thought, oh, let me shift to be her and live her life because she's clearly doing well. She has a lot of followers. She's a shifter. And then they lived my life, and they were like, what the fuck do you go through on a daily basis? They were like, your work is horrible. Your life is horrible. I couldn't stand it. I was in your shoes for a week, and I wanted to die. And I was like, thanks. That didn't really help me, but... yeah, I would say a switch in your brain kind of happens. It's hard to, like, put it into different words, but that is a really good way to explain it. It is kind of like, especially if you script, like, mental changes, it is a shift in your thinking, a shift in your lifestyle, a shift in everything you do. Can clone shift? I can't answer that. Honestly, I don't know the answer. Do you instantly get the memories from your DR when you shift? Not instantly. You will get some before when you shift. Because I used to have, before I ever shifted, I used to get flashbacks. And then when you actually shift, things start slowly coming to you. But it does take a day or two. It usually takes some time. Like, as you experience things, your knowledge for those things that you experience, you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And it comes more as, like, it feels like a memory, but you know it's not a memory. And you're just like, oh yeah, I should be doing this. I should be doing this. And it's more like you're recognizing your muscle memory in that reality, if that makes sense. I was scripting for Total Drama Island, you're right. Do you notice you're very different in your DR because I'm such a different person? You do notice, but at the same time, and something I feel like people don't talk about as often, your CR feels farther away from you when you're in your DR because you're not experiencing that at that moment. Like, the way that your DR feels now to you is how your CR will feel from you when you are in your, like, desired reality. If that makes... I feel like that's the best way I can explain that. Like, it feels distant, but it's also close at the same time because you know it, you're familiar with it, but you're like, that's a completely different place, that's a completely different life, that's a completely different me. And it's like, yes, those are all versions of you, but they're all different versions of you. I have shifted to be younger again, and that's why I said earlier, I was like, I don't know if I want to be younger again, or if I want to just be my age. It's definitely a different experience. It's nice to be able to kind of reclaim your childhood in that way. Definitely for people who want to shift to be younger, I would definitely say do it at least once because having that experience is nice to be able to control your younger years and realize that those years are temporary. My cat is being good now. I haven't ever watched Bridgerton, so at the moment, no, but maybe after I watch it, that would change. Do clones know that they're clones? In my experience, my clone has never recognized that she was a clone. But that's just speaking on personal experience. I've heard it's really good. Sorry, I'm messing with my septum. I'm not doing anything weird with my nose, I swear. As like weird as it sounds, when you get a septum, you just like want to turn it and feel it turn in your nose. I don't know. At least that's me. I haven't shifted in years, honestly. But sorry, I was grabbing my pencil, it fell on the ground. My next DR will be the total drama DR that we just scripted, or the try DR, but I don't think I'm gonna post story times for the try DR on YouTube. Ooh, septum pain rating. It hurt really bad for like 1 second, and then it was numb. So I don't know. I don't know how to rate that, just because it did hurt, but just for a second. Like when the initial piercing's done, it hurts, and then after that, it's fine. I'm glad you got your motivation back. I don't know what you said before, Donna. I'm so sorry. I wish I could reply to that, but I don't know the context. I think I might end this live soon, but I don't know. Just because I feel like we've scripted everything that we need to. Of course, you guys can always text me whenever on Insta. I'm the most active on Insta, so if you want to reach out to me there. You can shift if you're in pain. I love tarot. I've been doing tarot for 10 years now. Wow, I'm old. That's crazy. Okay, I'll wait a little bit because you just joined. I've kind of finished scripting for my total drama DR, but I'm just chatting with everyone else. Don't worry. Definitely Myelina DR, which is funny because that's like the most iconic one, but that's also just my favorite DR. Which I'm glad that like everyone enjoyed hearing about it as much as I enjoyed talking about it. Ooh, favorite method? I really like the Sunny method. I mix that method into almost every method I do. My first DR, okay. I did talk about it way back when, but those videos are gone. Like gone, as I was mentioning earlier on this live. So essentially my first DR, I was set on shifting for Ron from Hogwarts because I've always been a Ron girl. I probably always will be a Ron girl. Everyone says that like my boyfriend in this reality looks like him. I kind of see it. I get where you're coming from. But I didn't script the new challenge. You're so right. Thank you for reminding me. But I've always been a Ron girl. I really wanted to shift for him, and I really wanted to shift to Hogwarts because the George DR storyline is not gone. I still live that. That all still happened. No, that video's still up. We need a new challenge, guys. Hide and seek. We already have a hide and seek in that season, unfortunately, or else I would. But you just reminded me there is a hide and seek in there. George is fine too. I mean, I just like redheads. Okay, gingers. It's okay. Skydiving. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. Capture the flag. I'm gonna be on the killer bass. So it's like Duncan, Courtney, Bridget, Jeff, DJ. Oh my god, I love DJ. What challenges? Just the basic challenges in this season. We just need to add one more challenge to do double elimination round just because we've added myself and Johan. So there's 2 extra characters, which means in like that reality, since they are filming a show, there's 2 extra episodes, which we could just get out with 1 extra challenge. That's a double elimination. Capture the flag again. I've seen 2 votes for capture the flag. Sorry, I like wait a little bit for these. I try to get as many opinions as possible. I'm gonna shift to season 1. I will see if I make it to season 2 and 3. I'm gonna try to get to season 2 and 3, but while I'm in, fuck, I just dropped that pencil again. I'm literally turn up. I'm sorry, but if I make it to season 2 and 3, mentally speaking, when I'm in there, then I will continue on. But I'm gonna see how I'm mentally feeling once I'm there, because it's really gonna be in the moment. I'm not gonna have any romance. That's not the plan. There probably will be edits of me. I'll eat them up though. Like, not gonna lie, when you guys would make edits of me, I ate them up every time. Every single time. Like, I swear to God I'm not an influencer, but when I see people making edits of me, every time you guys eat, your guys' editing skills are so good. I loved watching them. Thank you to everyone who ever made an edit of me in this reality, because it was... I'm excited. What method do you guys think I should use? I haven't tried shifting in so long. Thank you, babe. I forgot I did my makeup low-key. I did that after work. I worked today. And now I'm turning up. That's crazy. I haven't seen edits of myself in other realities. Most of the realities I've been to, because I've mostly only shifted to Hogwarts, but I have shifted to a couple other DRs. But most of them, I haven't had a smartphone in. So it's not like people could be giving me edits in those realities. No, because people have made edits of me in this reality, and even though, like, I don't think I look very good, I still eat watching the edits up. But if you had edits made of you, you would eat them up too. And I swear by that. It is weird. And personally, for me, shifting to those DRs was like a phone break. It really was. I'll eat it up, I swear though. I love watching edits of myself. It might be narcissistic to say, but I do. And some of you guys are really good editors, actually. Like, genuinely. So I love eating it up. I swear to God, editors can make anything look good. Anything look good. They literally just touch the screen and it's magic. Right, me too. I like make edits. I make edits for the Wattpad book I'm writing right now. Exactly. You would all be the same way. Like, yes, I eat it up. I've reposted, I think, almost every single edit that's ever been made of me. Because every single time someone makes an edit of me, I'm like, wow. They literally spent like an hour just looking at pictures and videos of me. That's so kind. And I have to repost it because I'm like, you really took all that work just to edit me. It's anonymous_scriptures for the Wattpad user. I really still have more in this cup, and I'm like trying to get more out of the bottle. I do have Pinterest. I don't know my username though. I think it's Monique LMAO. I don't know. And it's so sad too, because hold up. Let me pause the live for 1 second. I'm going to look at my Pinterest user and I'll be right back. Okay. I lied to you guys. It's at Monique F Cat. FCAT. F Cat. So sorry about that. I genuinely couldn't remember that username. My bad. It's a very old account, so some of the old boards on there, don't judge them. Please, I made them when I was a teenager, and I'm a grown adult now. I'm good. Hi. How are you guys? We did not decide on a challenge. We're still sidetracked, which is partially my fault. Karaoke. Oh, good idea. That was a very weird sound. Nobody comment on that. Nobody. I already know. I commented on it. Where did my pencil go? I don't know where I put it. Fuck. I don't know where my pencil went. I'm gonna grab another one. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm turned up. Like, bad. I don't even need to tell you. I think you can tell. It was Monique FCAT. FCAT. Dude, I literally grabbed another pencil, found my old pencil. It's fine. Okay, wait, we were gonna do capture the flag, right? Because I saw a lot of comments saying capture the flag. That was like the majority I saw. So I'm just gonna write that's the new challenge. Bet everyone's agreeing. I'm scripting for a total drama DR. I did attempt to shift to one. I don't even remember when I attempted for it. Fuck. My beautiful baby. I attempted for one, like, I want to say like 6 to 8 months ago. But everyone loves you, Cammy. You're so beautiful. So cute. Cat. That's what they say about you. Because I know you can't read. But, I haven't... When I did try to shift for total drama, I got really close. So, that's what we're scripting for now. Wow, I almost wrote a slur instead of flag, but it's okay. Cammy, you are so beautiful though. I love your fur. It's such a cute little pattern. She's verifying your script. For real, she is such a personable little cat. Like, she's fully conscious. I believe it. Are you tired? You don't want to kiss? I don't care. I want to give you love. You're my best friend. She's so little but so big. Like, we got her, I say we as in me and my boyfriend, but we got her about a month ago. She's twice the size as she was. You cannot steal her. I'm so sorry. I love her too much. I don't care. I love you. You're such a funny cat. So funny. She's so cute though. I know it and I believe it. Okay. This live stream has been going on for 181 minutes. I'm lit as fuck. I think I'm gonna go. Just to end the live here. But as always, my Instagram, I'm super active on it all the time. If you ever want to talk to me, I'm a friend to everyone. So at official Monique Foster. Thank you for joining my live. I missed you guys so fucking much. And as always, happy birthday!